Hello everyone, I'm Golden Ashley. I'm here to present possible solutions for jamming. And possible solutions for jamming. Jamming in wireless networks is defined as the disruption of existing wireless communications by decreasing the signal to noise ratio at receiver sites through the transmission of interfering wireless signals. So, jamming can be done at different levels from hindering transmission to distorting packets in legitimate communications. So jamming makes use of intentional radio interferences to harm wireless communication by keeping communicating medium busy, causing a transmitter to back off whenever it senses busy wireless medium or corrected signal received at receivers. So jamming mostly targets attacks at the physical layer, but sometimes cross layer attacks are possible too. Then types of jammers. So jammers are malicious wireless nodes planted by an attacker to cause intentional interference in the wireless networks. Depending upon the attack strategy, the jammer can either have the same or different capabilities from legitimate nodes in the network which they are attacking. So the jamming effect of the jammer depends on its radio transmitter power, location, and influence on the network or the targeted node. The jammer jams a network in various ways to make the jamming as effective as possible. Basically, a jammer can be either proactive or reactive. First one is proactive jammer. Proactive jammer transmit the jamming signal whether or not there is a data communication in the network. It send packet or random bits on the channel it is operating on, putting all the other nodes on that channel in non-operating mode. However, it does not switch the channel and operates on only one channel until its energy is exhausted. There are three basic types of proactive jammers: constant, disruptive, and random. So the constant jammer emit the continuous random bits without following CSMA protocol. A disruptive jammer sends the constant stream of bytes into the network to make it look like a legitimate traffic. Then random jammer intermittently transmit either random bits or a regular packet into the network. Next one is reactive jammer. In a reactive jammer actually starts jamming only when it observes network activity occurs on a certain channel. As a result, a reactive jammer targets on compromising the reception of a message. Then it can disturb both small and large sized packet. Since it has to constantly monitor the network, reactive jammer is less energy efficient than random jammer. However, it's much more difficult to detect a reactive jammer than a proactive jammer because a packet delivery ratio cannot be determined accurately in practice. So next one is countermeasure for proactive jammer. So in proactive jammer, the jammer chokes the bandwidth so that the transmitter is unable to transmit. So therefore, a carrier sensing threshold can be used to detect such type of jammers when jamming is detected. So nodes in the network can map the jammed area and reroute traffic, switch channel, or perform spatial retreat to counteract this jamming act. Then countermeasure for reactive jammer. In this reactive jammer detection using BER, bit enable ratio. So it is used to detect jamming using bit error rate. Then for a reactive jammer that keeps the received signal strength RSS low while introducing disruption in the packet. So by looking at the RSS of each bit during the reception, it identifies the cause of bit error for individual packet using predetermined knowledge, error correcting node, or wired node chain systems. If the error is due to weak signal, the RSS should be low. Next one is tampering attack. So, and its countermeasures. So, an attacker can damage or replace sensors and computation hardware and the program codes, or remove sensitive materials like cryptographic keys to allow unrestricted access to higher level of communication. The next one is access restrictions. So obviously restrictions advisories from physically accessing or getting close to sensor is effective on tampering attacks. It is good to have such restrictions if we can, but unfortunately they are either difficult or infeasible in most cases. Therefore we usually have to fall back on another type of restrictions, common media access restrictions. Then encryption. Encryption in general, cryptography is the all-purpose solution to achieve security goal in WSN. To protect data confidentially, cryptography is indispensable. Thank you. Thanks for listening.